Hey you guys, TheCinnaman123 here with another Minecraft tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be making this melon and pumpkin farm. Now you may be wondering what makes this melon and pumpkin farm better than others. Well, for one thing, it's more aesthetically pleasing, as well as being more resource efficient and a lot easier to build than others. It doesn't require any automatic bud switches, and it relies on the fact that in this newest patch, watermelons and pumpkins can both grow on dirt or grass instead of the tilled farmland. Okay, so the first thing that you need to build this farm is some building blocks that are not dirt, some dirt, redstone, one pressure plate, and twice as many sticky pistons as you have redstone. The most you can have is 15 redstone in this contraption. So the first thing you gotta do is you gotta place down one of your non-dirt building blocks, put a pressure plate on top. Then take your redstone, in this case I'm going to use 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you need to dig out a trench next to all that redstone. In this trench you need to place your sticky pistons. And then on top of your sticky pistons you need to place dirt. Next to your dirt, place more dirt. And you want to copy this on the other side. So, sticky pistons, dirt, more dirt. Pretty simple, huh? Okay, so now that you've got your dirt laid down, you need to take your non-dirt building block and build a 2-high wall in between your dirt. All this does is it helps to make sure that whenever you trigger the pistons by stepping on this pressure plate, all the drops fall onto one side instead of landing in the middle on top of the redstone. Alright, so the next step is to hydrate your water. In order to do this, all you have to do is find a good spot to put your water. You're going to want to put light sources on either side of it, just to make sure that your melons and pumpkins have enough light to grow. And you want to put a nice little back cover behind it, and then just drop your water in. Then you just fill in the rest of your border. And now, whenever you till your soil, it will become hydrated, like that one. And then you just repeat it on the other side. Find a good midpoint. Light sources on either side. A back cover. And some water in the middle. Alright, so now that you have all that taken care of, just go ahead and finish up your cover. This is mostly for aesthetic purposes, but also makes it a lot easier to harvest once your crops have grown. If you fill in this back part, you can clear all the melons and pumpkins in one fell swoop. So it just makes things a lot simpler if you add this cover. So now that you've done that, all that's left is to take your melon seeds or pumpkin seeds and plant them in the soil. I would recommend using a little bit of bone meal to get these started because melons and pumpkins are slow growers. So just take them and plant them in all your spaces. And remember, this can be, that's the max size right there. It's 15 long. And that's the turbo economy size. And this is the save some blocks size right here. So that's all fine and dandy, but what if we want to make more melons than just this? Well, for one thing, you can stack these very easily. What you would do to do that is jump on top like I did there and place some redstone on the top, and then take until you see just the very edge of the redstone, place another block there. Then you want to jump up there and put a pressure plate on top. And then you can start putting your pistons down again. These have to be sticky pistons, mind you. We don't want to have any dirt not come back down. And this won't interfere with the... oh dear. This won't interfere with the melons and pumpkins growing because pistons are transparent blocks. And so that means that whenever the watermelons and pumpkins run their algorithm check to grow, they think that the pistons are air. It also won't stop the item drops, rather, from dropping onto the collection area, because they are once again transparent blocks and they'll just fall right out. So now that you've got that taken care of, just take your dirt and repeat the process again. Dirt, more dirt. It's a very efficient design. Dirt, more dirt. And then you would build your edges and continue building up. So what I've gone ahead and done is I've finished up the cover on the second layer. And I just want to show you a nice little trick, is that if you're wanting to put a second layer on, you can save a little bit of water and jack-o'-lanterns if you just simply let the water fall through to the second floor. This is not so much for saving blocks, but it also creates a nice little aesthetic effect to have the water falling instead of just sitting there in a pool. So we've expanded upward, but sometimes height is a limited constraint in Minecraft. So what we can do is we can expand sideways. In order to do this, just line up your melon farm, place 5 more sticky pistons, or whatever number you're using, and place them like this, just like you did last time. And what you'll need to do is you'll need to replace these blocks with dirt so that your melons and pumpkins can actually grow. I'll go ahead and finish that up so you can see what that looks like. Okay, so I finished the side melon farm just to show you what a sideways expansion of the farm looks like. Doesn't look too bad. Still fully functional. Doesn't interact with this farm at all. And we can still walk up across the edge and collect all our drops. Doesn't matter if it's melons or pumpkins or what. It's gonna work every time. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you don't mind taking a second to rate and comment on this video, and subscribe if you want some more videos like this. As you can see, I've got several other projects I'm working on. My next tutorial will be on this minecart submarine I've been working on. Alright, hope you guys have a great day. This is TheCinnaman123 signing off.